What is up, everyone? I am Bishop Brother, and you are watching the second episode in the Pokedex Journey series, which was revamped from Road to 802. Today we're going to UU to play around with Mega Altaria. And joining me today, I have Eyan. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what's up? It's Eyan here.
Eyan is a CNC mod for UU and has been writing analysis ever since start of Sun and Moon, maybe earlier, I don't know. And we are going to...
Yeah.
And we're first going to start off by going over what how UU changed with the arrival of USM, of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And then we'll just go into the video. So, we talked about it before. There's only one thing been banned in UU and USM, which is Commonium Z, I should say. Can you talk a bit about how that influenced here, what it did?
You mean Commonium Z?
Yeah, just Commonium Z.
That. I mean, it's kind of insane because Como initially it was just a bad mod in UU, but with Commonium Z it basically made it so because it had good bulk. So the Commonium Z at the whole +1 in every set just made it impossible to take down, especially since it got Drain Punch as well. So it basically just set up and sat there and just punish teams, especially since it would just run Dragon Dance with the Z move as well. So let's say it's not fast enough to outspeed Hydreigon, but it would just tank a hit and set up a Dragon Dance after using the Z move. And yeah, then people started running Aurora Veil with Como, which kind of made it impossible to take down.
So it was basically just the fact that it also got bulk from its setting up made it too strong.
Yeah, honestly, the boost in attack and special attack weren't that big of a deal. It's the bulk that basically made it really difficult to deal with because it's not that fast and it doesn't hit that hard. But you can't it's unless you hit it with like a really powerful like a Hydreigon's Draco Meteor, you aren't gonna OHKO it.
Okay. So of course, Commonium Z got banned because it was kind of stupid. And other than that, we got a lot of new defoggers, which made dual defog stall better with things like Hydreigon, Altaria, and Rotom Wash. Can you talk a bit more about that?
Honestly, the main one is Altaria because Mega Altaria with default, it's like a stall staple now. Because, I mean, we already know Mega Altaria's typing is amazing bulk. And it just helps check a lot of things like Heracross, checks Hydreigon. Honestly, just a bunch of threats that stall would normally have issues with. And default just made it that much better because it already provides so much utility, and it is also a defogger that's not weak to rocks, which helps a lot. And then now people kind of just pair it with stuff like default Gliscor, default Moltres even. And yeah. Those are the main ones. Altaria, Gliscor. Yeah.
Alright. Any other defoggers that are right? Gliscor and Mega Altaria. No other defoggers really gained a lot of relevancy, did they?
Well, okay, Hydreigon and Rotom Wash got some relevancy, but they haven't been used that much. Honestly, as far as Hydreigon goes, the biggest use of default is on Scarfed Hydreigon, like over Fire Blast, because it's like an emergency defogger on offensive teams. Rotom Wash had some use in default, but it's a bit hard to fit on it because Rotom Wash is a lot less threatening without status moves. And without Pain Split, it's really hard to keep it healthy. But people have used one of those berries that heal 50%. I don't remember the name. But they have used one of those berries with default and a status moves, so you kind of make up for the lack of Pain Split. I think those are the main ones because stuff like Volcanion is never going to make use of default well.
Volcanion got defog? Are you serious?
Yeah, it did, but it's never ever used that. I guess Superior can sort of use default, which is kind of weird, but yeah. I think that's mainly it. The rest have been around since Sun and Moon.
We also saw unbans for Superior and Azumarill, which briefly touched upon. superior, as you said, defog sometimes. Usually it's Subseed or Z Hyper Beam, right?
Yep. Subseed is probably the best one. Z Hyper Beam has quite a lot of versatility because you only need Hyper Beam, Leaf Storm, and HP Fire. The last move is really up to you. Like you can run Glare, you can run Taunt, Synthesis, Sub, and then you can, and like I said, you can even run Default there if you need it. That's mainly it.
And then as far as the Zoomero goes, of course, its belly drum sets are still just as good, with Normalium Z and Citrus Berry both doing things. Then there's also the Choice Band set, which breaks pretty effectively, though I think it's the worst of the 3 sets.
Actually, Band is probably better than Belly Drum right now because if you look at the tier, there's actually a lot of things that can take on Belly Drum and Zoomero. Like, there quite a lot of things can live a +6 Aqua Jet and do enough to it. I mean, it's never going to be at full health when it sets up, so it's not that hard to revenge Q, especially when you have things like Scizor and here that can just bullet punch it.
Yeah, that's true. And then there's of course the new set, which is Perish Trap with Whirlpool and Sap Zipper and...
Like, oh my god, that set is actually so stupid. It's really good though, like, I mean, even without the whole Perish trapping thing, Azumero's typing is already really good because you take on stuff like Hydreigon really easily. And the Perish trapping, of course, lets it take on Stall very much more easily. Like, you can trap Moongus. And of course, now Stall teams themselves have started using it because you can deal with opposing Stall. And yeah, but as a result, some Stall teams have resorted to using things like Poisonium Z Amoongus because you not only live a +6 knockoff, you also can take on that Perish trapping Azumarill. But yeah, it's honestly just a really good set.
It sounds like a meme, but it very much is not a meme. Like,
yeah, it's not a meme at all. It's legit good, and because you think about it, a lot of things that you would normally switch into a Azumarill all can't touch a Sap Zipper Azumarill.
Yeah. Well, my Volcanion, my Specs Volcanion, or used to be Specs Volcanion. Volcanion in general can deal with it still.
Yeah, that's true.
Sludge Wave.
That's true. Volcanion is probably one of the more reliable answers, but then if let's say it's like a banded Azu and you switch it in, it's just gonna get mauled by like knockoff.
Yeah, I felt that one before. Anyway, that's honestly about it. There not too much happened, but I mean, it's the middle of a generation, so what can you expect? With that, I think it's time to just go into the team. I noticed there's a wrong move here because Pokemon Showdown didn't save my move. Alright, so we're playing with Mega Altaria, and we just talked about it getting defog, which we're not using. We're using the Dragon Dance set with Return, Earthquake, and Roost. It's basically just it still has very good bulk even uninvested, as you can see here. Like 75, 110, 105 bulk is just really good. Return and Earthquake together have excellent synergy. Like they hit basically everything, other than Crobat, I guess. And Natural Cure is also excellent, amazing ability. I used a lot as status absorber when things like what happens a lot is people lead Smeargle. And then I lead Gliscor, I switch into Altaria on the Spore, and then switch back into Gliscor, have Natural Cure activate, and then get my Toxicorp. And then I can just defog to Sticky Webs. That's basically free.
A lot of people kind of forget about Natural Cure for some reason. Like, it's really handy when you need it.
Yeah, I mean, personally, when I think about Altaria, well, now I think about Natural Cure, but I used to never do that when I wasn't playing PU and ZU yet. Like... You don't think of Altaria as a Natural Cure when you think of Altaria as a Pixelate Mon.
That's true.
So yeah. Do you have any...
When I tested Altaria, I initially tried Adamant, but then the biggest reason I ended up thinking Jolly is better is because of Mega Manectric. Because Manectric is so annoying to deal with when you can't even outspeed it at +1. So yeah, Jolly definitely the way to go here.
Yeah. I honestly, you don't need more damage. I've done the calcs. It's fine to have a Jolly. I have noticed a lot of times where you're like, you barely get a knockout even when you are Jolly, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Next up is the Stellium Z SD Cobalion. This is the rock setter of the team. This thing is basically just incredibly threatening as a wall breaker. Stellium Z is meant to lure Gliscor, which shouldn't take a +2 Corkscrew Crash. Sometimes they do, and that pisses me off, but...
And what I realized this Stellium Z also helps with like pre-marina, because Volcanion does not like switching into a Specs Moonblast. So like Stellium Z at least does a ton more to pre-marina and like ban the Azumarill.
Yeah, that's true. It just helps with fairies in general, which are kind of annoying for this team to deal with. Like, we have a lot of resistances, or at least not, and also like...
But we have ways to pressure it, but it never hurts.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, just max speed, because it's for Cobalion Speedster is good, so you want that to keep that around. Max attack, because power. It's pretty standard set. Forces switches, sets rocks, and gets kills, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Next is the Gliscor. We talked about this right before this. The D is a powerful defogger now with Poison Heal plus defog being legal.
Yep.
Earthquake is also just a strong move. It's a powerful Pokemon as well as being pretty fast. Hitting 300 speed is pretty nice. It cannot touch other Gliscor, which is really annoying when you get into the stalemates and really awkward.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, well, I mean, it can't touch other Gliscors, but honestly, Toxic is probably the best last move for default Gliscor, just because you beat a lot of Stealth Rock users when you have Toxic. You beat, like, you don't end up in a stalemate with your Powder, you beat Seismitoad kind of easily, and of course you still beat stuff like Cobalion, because Cobalion, unless it's Stellium itself. And the EVs are 300 speed, that's just enough to outspeed Adamant Entei, but you're also fast enough to outspeed stuff like Nidoking, because that's, I mean, honestly, if you outspeed up to Nidoking, you might as well just creep up to 300, it makes no difference. The extra defense, well, honestly, the last 76, it doesn't really matter where you put those EVs. It kind of just depends on whichever stat you think is more needed for the team.
Alright, so I have them in attack here. I don't know if you have them in defense. You can move them to defense.
No, the good thing about attack is that it lets you have a higher chance to KO Nidoking from full.
Yeah, that sounds good. Nidoking is a massive problem for this team in playtesting. Like, I can't... If it predicts correctly, I can switch into it. Everything gets OHKO'd by something. Which is kind of...
I guess that's another thing that Stellium is kind of nice for.
Yeah, for sure. Next is our Assault Vest Metagross. This is our Latias counter, basically. I have basically only been using it to switch into Latios, take 25%, and pursue it to kill it, basically. Oh, it doesn't kill, but it does 80%,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, and it synergizes really well with Volcanion, and also with Cobalion.
Yeah, it's just good defensive typing, switches into a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, like Pursuit Trapping Latias is really nice for this team.
It also beats Flamethrower Mega Manectric, I have noticed.
Yeah, you don't underestimate how bulky this thing is with an Assault Vest.
Yeah, this definitely tanks some hits. It's a really nice Pokemon. That's been incredibly useful. Yeah, just good all around. It counters Latias, which is massive for this team. Next is our choice Scarf Volcanion. This was Specs for a while, but we decided to switch it to Scarf recently.
Yeah.
This is the main revenge killer, which is kind of bad because it's not super fast, but it just does a lot of damage even without the specs. Its moves are powerful.
The Scarf is kind of nice because this means that you check Scizor, obviously, but then you also check Gliscor in a pinch because you actually outspeed it now. Like that does kind of suck that it's not that fast, but with the overall makeup of the team, I think we should be okay even without that extra speed.
Yeah, absolutely. Earth Power hits other Volcanion, hits Tentacruel, hits Empoleon, stuff like that. Sludge Wave hits fairies like Azumarill, Primarina. Also is well, what I've also been using Sludge Wave for is just when you don't know what's going to come in and you just want a neutral play, Sludge Wave will just generally do damage to anything. Except for Steel type.
Like...
Who switches a Steel type into Volcanion? Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I do just sometimes just click Steam Eruption because, like, let's say I know Latias is coming in. Yeah, Sludge Wave would probably do more, but I kind of want to try and burn it, so I'll just click Steam Eruption.
Yeah, absolutely. It's for situations like they have a Tentacruel, but I'm in on a, I don't know, what would I want to click such Steam Eruption on?
I know Gliscor.
Yeah, Gliscor. Yeah, I guess Gliscor works, but then you don't click Sludge Wave. You click Fire Blast and that. Oh, well. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just when you generally just don't really want to predict when just a neutral play, Sludge Wave is pretty useful.
Yeah.
And last is Spexidragon, which hurts like hell. That Draco is strong as fuck.
I'm pretty sure you can almost Oko Rotom Wash with Draco, or it's a roll.
Yeah, it comes very close. Fire Blast, I used to Hidden Power Ice because Gliscor is a dick for this team, but Scizor's worse. So I decided to go with Fire Blast.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that's basically it for the team.
Wait, what's your full moves? Because I didn't actually discuss the set with you.
I have Dark Pulse, Draco, Fire Blast, U-turn.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Then with that, I think we're just gonna move into the games. This is pretty standard team. Well, it's pretty standard sets all around. The team is also very gray. Like every Pokemon except for Volcanion, these are gray, black, or white, which is weird.
What name are you on?
I am on Zaya with double H.
Okay.
And with that, I'm gonna go into the team, into the games, and I will see you guys there. And we're into the first game. We're playing Azumarill, Superior, Latias, Manectric, which is likely to be Mega, Mantine, and Gliscor. This sound is too loud. I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, there we go. As far as leads go, he is probably likely to lead either Latias, Gliscor, or Manectric, I'd say.
Yeah, I think that's more or less. I would think it's like Gliscor or Manectric. Honestly, you could probably try leading Volcanion and see if he leads Gliscor and try to catch that. Because if he goes Manectric,
yeah, but if we lead Volcanion, he just goes Mantine for free. We don't have HP Electric anymore, so we can't touch it.
Yeah, but it's more. I just want to see whether he would know your Scarf.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. Do we Oko Gliscor?
Yes, we do.
Let me just get the calc in here. I record the calc, so that's I kind of want to just use that.
That's fair.
Gliscor, utility.
It definitely.
Yeah, it definitely Okos easily. Okay, do we lead Volcanion then? Just want to try?
Yeah, just go for it. Why not?
Oh, that called the Latias. Okay, then we just go Medic Rose for free, and we pursued it.
This looks maybe Scarf or CM.
Oh, he immediately goes. What was he scared of?
I have no idea.
What?
Well,
This thing carries Toxic, right?
you could go Altaria and pivot out if you want.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because you don't really want Gliscor to get burned or something.
Yeah, we'll go Altaria. Because we're Scald. If we get burned, it's fine. We have Natural Cure. We don't. I don't want to Mega Evolve yet.
Yeah, you can just pivot out into Gliscor if you want.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to go here. As he goes for Superior. That's not that great. I'm scared of this being Z Hyper Beam because that's like really annoying for this team.
So.
We could go Hydreigon and U-turn.
Yeah, actually, that's fine, probably.
We are slower though.
It's well, if it's Z Hyper Beam, to be fair, Hydreigon is probably the least useful.
Yeah, with the Azumarill there, it's kind of not that great. I'm just gonna go with Hydreigon.
Oh, it's Sub-Seed.
He's Sub-Seed,
so
okay.
Yeah, U-turn is definitely your play.
Yeah. He probably just goes Azu. Oh, he goes Mantine.
No, it's fine.
Wanna go Cobalion, just set up rocks? Or
Mm,
SD on the Gliscor switch in.
mm,
Actually, Actually, wait, no, Mantine was Cobalion, so he wouldn't switch out.
I think it might. It might not be a bad idea to just go Gliscor and just click Toxic.
Well, that's fair.
Because if he goes into his own Gliscor, it's not like we just get destroyed, because we can just go into Hydreigon or something on his potential. He's probably going for rocks if he goes to his own Gliscor.
Oh yeah, that has to be his Rock Setter. So I just click Toxic here. Okay.
Yeah.
How much does his Skull do? Not that much, right? It's a Mantine. It's not strong.
It probably 2 KOs because you're not invested in special defense, but you can still restore it, I'm pretty sure.
That's not the set I am. Am I this set? No. Am I this set? Okay, the set I'm running isn't in the calc. Oh my god, it did that much. We Toxic them though, it's fine.
Yeah, you can just restore it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have a cleric, so. Like once this thing goes down, Cobalion, stuff like Cobalion and mainly Cobalion actually.
Volcanion too.
Volcanion. Yeah, actually.
He goes to Azu.
Oh boy, now's the trouble.
What set is he?
Actually, he looks banded to me.
He has to go for a water move here, right? He could knock off.
I feel like he'll probably. I guess he could try going Hydra, even though it's not the best play ever.
What do you think of Cobalion on his knockoff? And get the Justified boost?
I guess Cobalion is not that useful either.
Also gets a Brox, which wears down the Mantine a lot.
Yeah.
I'll try that. See if he goes for knockoff. They always go for knockoff. Oh, he goes player off. Oh wow, that did like nothing.
That's probably like belly drum of like AV.
Yeah, I'd say that's belly drum. I just want to rocks here. If he stays in, I'll Zed Ironhead next turn. Actually, he can just Aqua Jet me. I just want to rocks. Like, it wears down the Mantine so much. I don't know what you think though.
No, rocks is fine. Rocks are kind of nice.
He goes Gliscor. Do we take an EQ at this range?
No.
Down.
I mean, you can just go to Hydra, I guess.
Do you think he sets up his own rocks here? We don't have that much time. We need to play quicker. I kind of want to just SD. See if he stays in. Oh, see if he rocks.
Go for it. Go for it.
Like, he's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what to do now.
Yeah.
I just don't like playing ladder because I never know what the hell they're thinking.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I hate when this happens. Oh my god, he's an idiot.
He just clicked knockoff.
He clicked knockoff on a Cobalion.
Okay then, well.
Okay. Does this get to it KO'd at this point? Probably. Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, this thing is dead now. Cool.
The rocks are here to stay. He probably has to go mid-electric.
Yeah.
Or Larias.
We can just go Metagross on Larias.
Volcanion destroys his team now.
Yeah. As long as that Azumarill gets caught by Sludge Wave, that is. This is just a Metagross switch. Pursuit makes it so that he can't switch in afterwards.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Scarf.
Let's see.
That seems Scarf. That looks like Scarf damage.
Yeah, we just Pursuit here. That's in Rock's range now.
It doesn't matter if it's not, anyway.
Do we just Meteor Mash?
I kind of like to keep this just in case you need it for main electric, and BP is kind of nice in
That's
general.
True.
Honestly, just go Hydra, like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think, let me go a calc for something. Because considering how much he took from Pop School Crash at +2, I'm gonna assume he has a lot of defense investment. Yeah, that has to be like some max defense shit.
But he just goes Azu on this now, right? Like, basically free.
You could drop pulse.
I mean, that doesn't hit it very hard, but I can try. Oh, he stayed in. He is almost dead. He Toxic my... He traded his Gliscor, that much health on his Gliscor for Toxic and Dragon.
Yeah, this thing is like, I kept it. This thing is like max defense impish.
Wow. I'm just gonna Dark Pulse again. He goes Superior. What's going on?
He can't touch you.
He might Z Hyper Beam, but does it kill at this point? Oh, he's Subseed.
He's Subseed. Yeah.
He's dead. Okay.
He has to go to Azu.
He goes with Nectric. Do we sack the Dragon at this point?
To be honest, you could go... Because I like to keep this thing because you're still... it's like a Psy Shock deterrence compared to like Metagross, but a Psychic, whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, either this or Metagross, either one would... as long as you keep one of those, I'm fine.
I like Metagross. I like keeping Metagross. Actually, this gets a kill if Gliscor comes out, so I'll keep this around. I'll go into Metagross, I think, on this.
He has to HPI, so...
Yeah, we'll go Metagross.
Yeah.
Intimidate doesn't work on Metagross. This thing has... Like, Metagross has amazing bulk, and I don't know if he is overheat or not. Nectric versus Metagross. I'm the band set, but not with the band. I have an Assault Vest. Like, this is basically what I am. Overheat might not even kill at this range. Actually, it will. Ah, whatever, I'm KQing. I lift that, yeah.
I'm not sure why he even stayed in though. Okay.
Yeah, he left. He left.
I mean, we couldn't have lost that game anyway.
Yeah, at this point there was no way to lose that one. I will cut away until he returns, and if he doesn't return, we're just gonna go into the next one. Thank you guys. And the second game of today, we're facing Volcanion, Gliscor, Serperior, Sharpedo, Klefki, and Terrakion. Klefki is really annoying. I don't like that Pokemon. It runs like Spike's Defog T-Wave or something, right?
I don't know, default isn't that common on it, but Spike's T-Wave, like an attacking move, and then it's either Toxic, I guess default if you want, and like or like Magnet Rise.
Yeah. We could hit Gliscor against it, I guess.
I mean, what I do see is that Hydreigon kind of destroys his team.
Yeah, if the Klefki goes down, yeah, for sure. They can just click Draco or Dark Pulse and claim a kill every time. I want to lead Gliscor against the Klefki. He can't touch it, he can't T-Wave it, he can't Toxic it because Poison Heal.
And you can default.
Yeah, we can default the Spike, so I think he leads Klefki.
Yeah.
Oh, he leads Terrakion.
I would like the Gliscor because I was gonna say Terrakion would have been a possibility as well.
What does he go into here?
Just EQ.
Yeah.
Just EQ, honestly.
He probably just goes into his own Gliscor, but like...
You don't want this thing setting out an SD and Continental crushing you.
That's fair. Do we outspeed it? We don't outspeed it. No, it's 346.
Not even
It's not happening. I wonder what he does. Like, this is kind of an awkward situation for him because his only really switch into this is his own Gliscor, which doesn't exactly do anything back. I'm just curious. I just want to know what set this Terrakion is, because if I know what set it is, I will know exactly how to deal with it. Because if it's not SD, Gliscor just deals with it every time. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of awkward. We need to Mega Evolve Altaria, then it'll be easier to do. He close combat. He's dead, right?
Okay.
I mean, why you don't rock move there? He goes Superior. Do we want to try to Toxic this, or do we think he sets up a sub first?
I think you can try Toxicing, because if he sets up a sub, Hydreigon kind of deals with it.
Yeah. Oh, he misses Leaf Storm. That works.
That works.
It's kind of mean, but it works. Do we go hit Hydreigon now and click Fire Blast on the Klefki?
Do we need Metagross? Like I don't think
Not
we need
really.
Metagross now. We can just go Metagross, and because we can take the Leaf Storm plus HP Fire. And we also take a Z Hyper Beam.
Yeah, that seems good. And then we just Meteor Mash because his resists are Volcanion and Sharpedo. And we outspeed Volcanion, just EQ it. Actually, we don't outspeed Volcanion if it's timid.
I mean, he'll probably go Gliscor, but yeah. I mean, Gliscor is not that big of a threat.
Yeah. How much does Gliscor take from Meteor Mash?
Depending on the investment as usual.
Okay, that's fair. The set in the calc takes like 40%, which isn't bad.
That's still a comfortable thing. He's probably rocks Gliscor again because the Turret is Life Orb, so I don't know if you'll run Life Orb rocks. But...
Oh, he forfeited. Oh.
Well, that's lame.
That's also a way for this to go. Okay, I guess we're going to the third game then. And for the final game of the day, hey, it looks actually like Mega Altaria is gonna do things here.
Mega Altaria does destroy him, but yeah, that Slurp Up is kind of scary to be honest.
I mean,
but
we have Metagross.
As long as we keep Metagross.
Yeah.
Healthy.
What's his lead? None of his Pokemon like to lead, except for like Darmanitan, I guess?
Darmanitan would probably be the best. You could probably just lead Altaria straight away.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might lead Togekiss.
I mean, you could lead...
We can lead Altaria and just go into like... We can lead Altaria, go into Volcanion if he does lead Togekiss.
Yeah, that's fine. Another good thing about Scarf Volcanion, you can't get flinched by Togekiss. Yeah.
Right. Ah, that's good. We just Mega Evolve and Dragon Dance here, don't we? Do we kill Togekiss at +1?
I don't think so. It depends. It kind of depends on whether he's bulky, but most of them are bulky.
Looks like we don't. Does he kill us?
Yeah. I mean, if Dazzling Gleam, maybe.
Dazzling Gleam does like 70%.
Yeah, I guess you could just make go evolve and just click.
I can always just click return. It's not like this. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. I'm just gonna see what he does. He goes Togekiss. Okay. We can't get flinched by it anymore now, unless it's Scarf, which. Fuck that set.
Oh, it's fucking Twinkle Tackle.
That's a set?
It kind of is actually.
Oh,
Nasty
no.
plot, but I feel like he wouldn't be that just because I'm thinking of how these ladder players think.
Come on. Okay, he's not Twinkle Tackle, we're fine. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage.
He's gonna Jet after that, I guess.
Yeah.
On, but that's fine. Or he could just go into Darmanitan again, but it's not a big deal.
Is he... he's probably Scarf Darmanitan.
Yeah, from... Wait, why did he hard switch?
Wait, why is he...
Oh, speed tie.
I hate this game, he's Scarf. Wait, I'm gonna pursue them with Metagross now.
Yeah.
At least it's gone. That's wow, that's an unfortunate video for Mega Altaria, wow.
That's kind of funny though.
Wow. I said it, the Scarf, right? It's like, oh my god. Fucking ladder players playing with Scarf Togekiss because it flinches things.
Yeah, just...
If he goes Darm, I think we can go Volcanion.
You know, in hindsight, why didn't we DD again?
I don't know. We should have done that.
Oh well.
We knew we were taking one, so. Now we could also had a chance. Wow. That did more than I was thinking. Here comes the Darmanitan. Do you want to go for Volcanion? Or is he EQing? We can also just go Gliscor. Like.
I kind of rather go Gliscor because I don't see Gliscor being that useful compared to Volcanion. So if he Flare Blitzes, you can go into Volcanion after.
Yeah, let's just check this. It does a lot, but it's fine, we can take it. He's sub Darmanitan.
Okay. Oh, I guess EQ. It's just sub BD.
Is that it? Oh my god, dude. Are we about to get swept? Are we about to get... Wait, is he not gonna kill himself with Flare Blitz? Let's just run Fire Punch.
He probably runs Fire Punch.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. You want to get another one after this?
Do we kill with Bullet Punch?
I kind of doubt it, but what else can you do?
Oh no.
Now you hope he misses fucking he misses fucking Rock Slide because he probably runs Rock Slide.
I think you're on GQ. We'll see. Okay, lands it on that. Nope, he lands it again. That's okay. Okay, I mean, that's fair. Like, good game.
It's kind of interesting though.
That's not actually a set though, right? That's
No, it's not. It's not.
okay. Well, I mean, after 2 games that were kind of ridiculous, we'll do a 4th one because what the hell, man. Okay, into the next one. Okay, last game. Finally facing a Scizor. Torpedo, Scizor, Mamoswine, Rotom, Wash, Alolan Muck, and Infernape. Altaria has potential here if we kill the Scizor and the Mamoswine, I guess.
He's really weak to Volcanion, honestly.
Yeah, he is. If we can weaken the Rotom. Do you want to lead Hydreigon, click Fire Blast on the Scizor?
I'm pretty sure it also takes a fuck ton from Draco.
Does it? I'm just gonna leave it. He leads Rotom, then we're just clicking Draco. We're just clicking Draco. I just want to see the calc on Scizor real quick.
It depends what Scizor, obviously.
Bulky Scizor takes like almost 50%.
Yeah. If he goes into Muck, he's taking like.
Okay, Rotom is dead.
Yep. Oh well, Volcanion wins.
Volcanion wins. He goes into this. He doesn't EQ here. No way.
Save this.
No, we're gonna save this. Do we go Cobalion? How useful is Cobalion? It picks up a kill. Cobalion gets a kill.
The thing is, I like Cobalion. Like, I don't want to hard switch to Cobalion because of Sharpedo.
Yeah, that's fair. Do we sack? Is Metagross useful? It's not really useful, right?
I think Metagross is probably the least useful.
We'll go into Metagross.
He just gets up rocks and
he
just
sets rocks.
Honestly.
BP? Did we die to EQ? I assume.
I'm pretty sure we do. Because if it's Life Orb, yes, we do die.
And if it's not Life Orb, because I've seen like 5 Sash Mamoswines and no Life Orb Mamoswines.
Well, then you at least break the damn Sash.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we died to. This is Life Orb. If he's not Life Orb, we don't. I just want to. I'll just believe him. Oh, he goes into Scizor. He lets us live. Do we go Gliscor and Defog?
If he SDs though, it's kind of annoying.
Then,
I guess we could. I guess Defog is fine, but I just don't like Gliscor getting weakened because of Infernape.
we have Altaria for Infernape.
It depends what.
I'm confident. I'm confident in Gliscor. He U-turns.
Yeah,
okay.
It's bulky.
He just goes into Mamoswine here again.
Yeah, that Scizor has no attack investment, so.
Okay, that's fine. Could still be bulky SD.
He has. It's probably bulky SD, yeah. Or Defog.
Goes through Mamoswine again, yeah. We just go Metagross again, sack it, I guess. I don't want to risk Gliscor too much. If we go Metagross again, we might find out if he's Life Orb or not.
Yeah.
If he's Life Orb, we can go Volcanion, click a move. Is he Life Orb? Yes, okay. Cool.
I think a DC.
Oh, you left. Yeah. We're in with Mamoswine versus with Metagross versus Mamoswine. We took an Icicle Crash.
So he's Life
Orb.
Orb.
His Scizor's coming in. I'm just gonna EQ, I think. I can also go hard Gliscor, I don't want to risk that. Okay. His Infernape comes in. Oh my god, I just killed his Infernape. He harded Infernape into Metagross, and I EQ'd.
Oh my god. I mean, I can see why he did that, but that's still a very bad play.
That's far too risky, man. You don't do that. He goes into
Okay,
Sharpedo.
okay.
He goes to Sharpedo. Did we just go Cobalion?
I don't want to hard switch to Cobalion. I don't know, Sharpedo is just really scary, and Cobalion is so good. Like even if you stack this, you just go Cobalion and you click CC.
Yeah, that's true. I'll just EQ. He protects. Yeah, okay. I'll bullet punch him. Do some damage.
And like think about it, if he Mega Evolves and crunches, and that basically means if he switches out against Cobalion, he can't Mega Evolve and he can't get any speed boost anymore.
Right. Okay, so now we're in with Cobalion. If he is Zen Headbutt and he flinches, I'm gonna get mad.
I thought he should be Psychic Fang.
He should be, but it is ladder.
Or he clicks Waterfall and still flinches.
Oh, that's the thing too.
I mean, he doesn't have a play except flinching.
I mean, even if that does happen, we still have a Hydreigon which also resists all 3 of his moves.
Yeah, true.
Unless he's Ice Fang.
Like if he I mean,
if he's Ice Fang and he Waterfall flinches, we lose.
Yeah.
Basically. He goes Scissor. Okay, no more speed boost for that guy.
Just SD.
Yeah, I was thinking that. He does what? He also SDs. He can't kill us with Bullet Punch. He's just dead.
And you win.
Okay. Do we actually win?
Yeah.
His Vamoswine only has Ice Shard as priority. Yeah, I think it wins.
I guess you just crash this.
Just crash, okay.
And you win.
Okay, yeah, Altaria did nothing this entire video. This is really unfortunate. Holy shit.
Well, it did one thing. Die to a token.
It died to a token case, right. It lost the speed tie.
To be fair, even if we didn't use Altaria, the whole video we keep talking about how we have Altaria for this and Altaria for that, so we never actually have.
It's fine, it's just kind of stupid. This is probably, I have had videos before Pokemon did absolutely nothing, but this is the worst case of it. Anyway,
let's just pretend the rest of the team is just that amazing.
Yeah, it's just that good, guys. That's why we did this happen. Okay, anyway. With that, I'm gonna end the video. Eyan, thank you so much for joining me. It was much easier playing like this. I was playing far too risky before when I was playing on my own, so I really appreciate it. Thank you, man.
Oh man, I hate the ladder, but it's okay. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely no problem. It was a ton of fun to do. I've only done one of these, 2 of these videos before, where the person I was with that joined me was actually with me during the battles, and both of them were in LC. So doing this in another tier where I'm not as familiar is really fun to do. So thank you for joining me. Yeah. And with that, I'm gonna end this video, and I have to say that I'm gonna be taking a break for a week because I am going on vacation, and it's Christmas and it's New Year's and all of that stuff. So, happy holidays to everyone, and I will see you guys in the new year. I'm out. Peace.